Hi, my name is Jeannie, and welcome to Dreams to Reality, a podcast. So, I'm an author of 5 books on Amazon, and I'll be writing more books. I think I'll be writing more books forever. And what is Dreams to Reality? So, it's a podcast based on my upcoming book, Dreams to Reality, the 4 keys to creating the life that you desire. So I'm basing it on my life and how I've created my life so far. And I just wanted to share the things that I've discovered along the way. So who am I? I think if you're here, you've been on a self-help journey for years. And I'm no different from you. I started actually in 2007. When I first saw the movie The Secret. It was recommended to me by my cousin, Lavelia, and she told me to watch the movie, and that really just blew me away. That movie just started something in me, just sparked something in me. But I realized that movie, although it is a documentary and it talks about the subconscious mind and how you can create the life that you desire, there was something missing in it. And the one thing that was missing was aligned action. So for several years, I just been trying to discover what was the missing keys or the missing key. And I actually have come up with the 4 formulas, which is the 4 keys that I've discovered, that it is not just enough to really desire something and to act on it. And there's really other keys that are missing. And just basing on the movie, it was like think about what you desire and try to visualize what you desire, and then it's just going to manifest in your life. It doesn't happen that way, I've discovered. And I have been on this self-improvement journey for so many years, and I have manifested certain specific things. And I realized that I was very specific. It was really very specific. And made me realize, what was I doing? And I tried to reverse engineer it. And I realized that there are really 4 keys. And the 4 keys I'm going to be sharing to you. And it's going to be in my book as well. And the 4 keys are clarity. And that's the first key, and that's the most important key, which is clarity. What is it that you desire? And the second key is clearing. Because it's not just enough to be clear on what you want. You also have to clear certain blockages, emotional blockages, procrastination, negativity, doubt, any emotions that will hinder you from acting on your dreams. And the third one is subconscious reprogramming, which is really important. It's because it's just not about just desiring something. You also have to actually program it in your subconscious mind. And the fourth one, which is the most important key, but without the other 3 keys, it would also be useless. A fourth one is action. But it's not just action, it's aligned action. Because you can and I've done action. I'm a massive action taker. You have no idea. I will jump into something and I will act on things, but it really doesn't have the result that I would want or desire. And eventually, it wasn't really a waste of time, but it was my energies would have been better put into good use if I actually had or did not just action, but aligned action. And what do I mean by aligned action? Aligned action means action that you're taking that is aligned to your goals. And you can't have aligned action until you have the other 3 keys, which is clarity, in clearing, and subconscious reprogramming. So it really works. The 4 keys work hand in hand, and you have to start with the first one, which is creating clarity. So in my book, I'm going to be sharing the techniques that I've come to, the techniques that I've discovered. And I realized that there is no single technique, because a lot of my friends and I have been part of groups that, the goal setting groups, and I have been part of them. And it's just different, because we talk about techniques, but why are we using techniques when we are not even clear about what we really want? So there's really no one technique or tool you can use. What I've discovered over the years is that there are many tools that you can use, and one may be effective for the other and may not be effective for the other, or it could be effective for that situation and not effective for another situation. So the thing is, as long as you know the 4 keys, the 4 elements, and you use the tools as needed, you're on your way. And I'm not talking about manifesting the super out there life. I mean, I believe in that, but for me, I believe in manifesting the life that you desire one day at a time. Because a lot of people, especially in the self-improvement, the self-help, they have lofty goals. And the thing, it's good to have lofty goals. It really is. I have lofty goals myself, but I believe in creating the foundation that will be the main thing that you can use to achieve those lofty goals. And I really believe in taking action daily, taking baby steps daily. Because if you have lofty goals and you don't even know where to start, you won't get anywhere. And also, there's so much resistance as well. I believe that practicing manifestation in your day-to-day life is actually the key. And just building that foundation, knowing the techniques, knowing the foundation, and or building the foundation, knowing the principles of how to master your own reality, or to create the reality that you desire. And that is the reason and the purpose that I wrote the book. Because I was just like many of you, because it's no accident that you found this podcast, because you're seeking for it. And it's no accident, because just like you, I tried all the techniques. I did everything I could. I took massive action, but it just wasn't enough, because I didn't know the 4 keys, and I didn't know the foundations, or building the foundations. And I'll tell you more about my life story as the podcast. In every episode, I'll tell you something about myself. So thank you very much if you are interested, and I will be creating more podcasts, and I will also, once I launch my book, I will also announce that here. So just remember the 4 keys. If there's a takeaway for this episode, which is episode 1, is 4 keys are clarity, clearing, subconscious reprogramming, and the 4th one is aligned action. And I'll talk about that in more detail in the next few episodes. Thank you.